Thank you, Mark. Start with a few minutes so everybody can find their seats. I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much to the Burbank High School Instrumental Music Association for providing us with some live jazz this evening. If you did not get a program, I have Top Dog programs up here, and also the Senior Awards program was being passed out. I think we've got some extras out there as well, if anybody would like a copy. There are two separate programs, one for Top Dog and one for the awards and scholarships. So if you are in both and you'd like a keepsake, make sure to grab both. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Good evening, seniors and Burbank High School families. I'd like to welcome you to our Senior Awards, Scholarship, and Top Dog Honors presentation. My name is Narina Barzagar, and I am the Assistant Principal of Guidance at Burbank High School. I want to welcome our Board of Education President, Charlene Tabbitt, and Vice President Steve Ferguson remotely, and board members Steve Frittner and Dr. Armand Kanyan, who are present with us. Also, Dr. Matt Hill, who is also present with us. Thank you for joining us. And all members of the BUSD Executive Board who are again viewing remotely. A warm welcome to our parents, families, and viewing audience at home. Thank you for joining us this Tuesday evening. Today, we honor and recognize the hard work and effort you have all put in. There may have been a day when you decided to skip out on that get-together to study for that AP exam instead, or take a pass on the movies with friends to get that essay done. But you did it because it mattered, because you knew what you were working for, and you were focused on the end result. Well, you did it, you made it. You earned that scholarship, you made it into the Top Dog, and you have almost graduated high school. We are all so proud of you and happy to have taken part in your journey at Burbank High School. This group left in March of 2022 as sophomores, unaware that the next time you'd step foot on campus would be as a senior. Coming out of a year of distance learning, we were all so excited to be on campus. We assumed it would just be easier. Anything would be easier than a year of distance learning, right? That couldn't have been further from the truth. The year took so many twists and turns. Contact tracing, temporary distance learning, 6 feet apart, 3 feet apart, masks off, weekly testing. On the first day of school, about half of the school set foot on campus for the very first time. Students had to relearn how to interact in person and navigate the campus. But we made it, and it was worth it. And today, I am happy to see your faces all smiling back at me. Savor these moments, really take in this week. This chapter of your life is coming to an end, but a new chapter is waiting to be written. Before we begin, I'd like to ask our ASB President, Shoshana Derbedrosian, to lead us in the flag salute.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready to begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, Thank you.
Next, I'd like to call up our speech giver, Sarah Chalvandari. Please join us, Sarah.
I only remember a few things from when I was 12 years old, one of which being the huge and heavy dictionary that I would carry around school in case I came across an absurd word like eudaimonia, which by the way means the state of being happy and prosperous. For instance, us seniors are in a state of eudaimonia at the moment because we have made it. And not only have we made it, we have prospered. Though I am sure Quizlet and Sparklers have helped, you all have put in an immense amount of effort to be sitting where you are today. All of Burbank High scholars have put their foot down and created opportunities for themselves, and they will continue to do so after they graduate. Through trial and error, we will attain our goals. Goals which must be set so high because all of you are capable of creating a change. Stepping through the threshold of adulthood will be confusing, but as you have already done, you will prosper. As we step into the realm of the unknown, we must learn to face the ups and downs in life headstrong, unwilling to give up when faced with a dilemma. We must endorse opportunities granted to us in the future and use them to later triumph in our studies. Many of us don't know which definite major we will later pursue or which future we will later indulge in. College will be rough. The food will be better, of course, but still rough. No matter the struggle or confusion, remember that we have the sturdy foundation our school has provided us with and that we have built upon. As we have all done these past 4 years, we should strive for a higher education. After all, education is what is used to shape both the present and the future. Education is the soul of a society that is passed from one generation to the next. Changing the world for the better begins with you all by attaining the education you have so greatly worked hard for. We have had an immense amount of changes throughout our high school career, including the pandemic, but we have learned to persevere and adapt. We have learned to succeed through diligence. Who is to say we cannot do it again? I hope the impact we leave on Burbank High is a lasting impression of positivity amongst our wonderful staff and peers. May we all return to a sense of eudaimonia, or happiness, when we realize later that we have done good in life. May we all learn to embrace and endorse empathy, kindness, and change to create a greater sense of tranquility in the world. Congratulations and good luck on your future endeavors. Thank you, scholars, staff, and supporters.
I am proud to share that the class of 2022's class valedictorian is Vana Matavosian. Vana carries a 4.55 GPA, and she has also taken many rigorous course load over the 4 years. She was a student athlete playing water polo for all 4 years. Vana will be attending UCLA after Burbank High School, and she'll be majoring in psychology. She hopes to be a contestant on Jeopardy one day. Vana, please come on up. Our salutatorian is Megan Garfield. Megan carries a 4.52 GPA, also taking a rigorous course load at Burbank High School for the last 4 years. She was an active student athlete running track for 3 years. Megan will be attending UCLA as well to major in political science and plans to pursue law school after earning her bachelor's degree. She's also a Taylor Swift fan. Come on up, Megan.
Jerry Gerald Ogborn was principal of Burbank High School in 1941 through 1955. He came to Burbank High School as a teacher in 1922, and he taught physical education and coached 3 sports. He planned to teach only for a while, until he could save enough money to pay his way through medical school, but he remained in education for the rest of his working life. Sadly, Jerry passed away in 1982. As a teacher, as an administrator, and most of all as a person, Jerry Ogborn is remembered by those who knew him as a conscientious, caring person who earned the enormous respect he received by the respect he unfailingly accorded to all. I could not think of a more deserving young person to receive the Ogborn Award for Excellence in Leadership and Scholarship than Sierra Brogas. Sierra is a senior in my English class. However, I've known Sierra since she was just in kindergarten. From an early age, she displayed kindness for all. She is one of the most driven young people I have known, which is why so many of her teachers nominated her for the senior award. Sierra is a hardworking, patient, self-motivated, and highly intellectual individual who deserves recognition for her education, her dedication to her family, and of course to herself. She is a student who frequently leads, participates, and oversees discussions by enlightening and stimulating the minds of her peers. Sierra is a one-of-a-kind young person and an altruistic soul. She has always represented Burbank High School in an articulate, professional, and respectful manner, and always displays pride and enthusiasm. She is the definition of a Burbank High Bulldog. Sierra will be attending Chapman University in the fall. Congratulations, Sierra Brogas.
Our next award is the Weinstock Award. Ms. Heather Pittman and Mr. Jacob Flores will help us in presenting that award.
Esther Weinstein came to Burbank High School in 1921. For several years, she taught physical education. After a while, she became an English teacher dedicated to instilling in her students a love of literature. Her warmth, charm, and sense of humor made her classes both enjoyable and memorable, even though the work was very challenging. Through her enthusiasm and skill, she left an indelible mark on all who passed through her classes. 2 years before her retirement in 1962, she was honored by UCLA students as one of the 5 outstanding high school teachers in California. It was an honor well deserved. It is in her memory that the faculty of Burbank High School selects a recipient as one who has given the most significant service to our school. Alina is an incredibly talented student leader who has excelled in both academic and artistic endeavors. She played a significant role in BHS's large-scale mosaic, and in March of this year, she was accepted into Southern California Institute of Architecture. We are proud to present Alina Ruslana with the Weinstock Award.
Next up, we'd like to honor many of our scholarship recipients. We have several people here from the PTA. Could we have somebody come up for the Burbank Council PTA and First District PTA commemorative scholarships? Ms. Christina Ellis.
For those of you who do not know, Burbank Council PTA is the governing body that supports all of the school site PTA and PTSAs. And each year we hand out a scholarship to a senior. And this year's recipients' accomplishments truly speak for themselves. Leading, serving, and advocating for others is simply who she is. Not only has she carried a rigorous academic workload, she has been part of choir, drama, dance, and ASB, all while attending BHS. She's also been involved in many clubs on campus and the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. I am proud to present the Burbank Council PTA Scholarship to Sierra Brogas.
Hello everyone, my name is Diane Velasco Highland. I'm from First District PTA. We oversee the schools that have PTAs from Burbank to Pittman. And we have 37 high schools that participate, and we are very honored to present this award, which commemorates our PTA volunteers of the past. And the winner of this award is Sierra Brogas.
Next up, we have the Burbank High School PTSA. Miss Kathy Bierman.
Hi, my name is Kathy Bierman. I'm this year's BHS PTSA president. We give out scholarships every year to seniors, so we hope you spread the word to all of your siblings and friends that these scholarships are available for all Burbank High School students. The students this year displayed not only great grades, but also excelled in giving back to their communities by either being involved in their PTSAs or their PTAs when they were younger, or volunteering in and around their communities. We at the BHS PTSA are proud to award 4 scholarships this year to these deserving individuals. Our first scholarship, we might as well bring her back up here, is Sierra Brogas. I'm giving Sierra a certificate because she already got the fat check last week. Our next recipient is Isabella Lopez. Our third recipient is Parshan Ghazari. And our final recipient is Spencer Sahlberg.
Our next scholarship recipients for the Magnolia Park Optimist Club, who I don't think have a representative here today, are going to be Spencer Solberg and Isabella Gentile. Please come on up. The next scholarship is the Jim and Gail Lloyd Scholarship. This is a Magnolia Park Scholarship. The Jim and Gail Lloyd Scholarship Fund for Education from the Magnolia Park Optimist Club was to select a student pursuing a career in the field of education. Jim Lloyd was a teacher, coach, athletic director, and assistant principal in the Burbank Unified School District from 1950 to 1985. His wife, Gail, was a physical education teacher for a number of years until she stayed home to raise their 5 children. The recipient of this scholarship is Ivana Matavosian. Congratulations. I'd like to welcome Ms. Cynthia Wagner for the new Rotary Scholarship, the James Woodburn Engineering Scholarship.
Thank you. Congratulations to everyone. I also want to congratulate Isabella Lopez. Burbank Rotary is thrilled to announce Isabella as the recipient of the James Woodburn Engineering Scholarship. James Woodburn and his family set aside scholarship funds to help students like Isabella attend college and specifically major in engineering. Isabella cannot be more deserving of this scholarship because she plans on attending UC Berkeley in the fall and focus on chemical engineering. Isabella has been in the National Academy Foundation for 4 years in the Engineering Academy and has been maintained a GPA of 4.0 for all 4 years. She has been a part of the ASB Philanthropy Committee, the volleyball team, Key Fund, California Scholarship Federation, and the National Honor Society. During the pandemic, Isabella, with close friends, created an online magazine to incorporate their own interests and passions. Isabella's section was the online magazine focused on book reviews and similarities and differences of the book and its television adaptation. It was just something that they focused on during the pandemic. We are very proud to honor Isabella Lopez this evening. Congratulations on behalf of Burbank Community Rotary.
Carol Collins will join us to present the next award for the new Rotary, the Peter J. McGrath Scholarship.
What an honor it is to be here. My name is Carol Collins, as you heard, and I have the honor of graduating from this lovely institution, Burbank High, over 50 years ago. It's my great honor to present the Peter McGrath Scholarship to Paige Sizek. You just heard from her mother, which is another honor. And Peter McGrath was involved in over 20 organizations in the city of Burbank. He was active and driving up to his passing at the age of 92 in 2019. His family wanted specific requirements for this scholarship, and Paige definitely fits these perfectly. Great attendance, good grades, skills to interact well with others and bring out the best in others, loyal to family and friends, committed to community service throughout her lifetime, and altruistic. She has over 1,000 plus hours in volunteer work. She has supported over 11 organizations throughout Burbank and has held a variety of class offices at Burbank High. Such things as varsity cheerleader, varsity track, letters to foster kids, internship kids at the community dental clinic. She's also a high jumper, several times over awarded. Leadership, National Charity League. She was class president. She raised over $14,000 while being involved there. She did volunteer hours at the YMCA, Family Promise, Burbank Temple, and cystic fibrosis. She was the all-star, and also ahead with horses. I don't know how she had time to do anything. To quote her school counselor, Mr. Jacobs, "It is rare that I see a student with as much commitment to giving back to her community as Paige has been able to do, and I truly believe she can accomplish anything she sets her mind to." Through my wonderful interactions with Paige and her mother Cynthia. I wholeheartedly agree. Paige is headed off to the University of Oregon. Her goals are to obtain a degree in human physiology so that she can become a physical therapist and help those in pain recover from their injury, understanding more about movement and feeling stronger. So I know I am thrilled to present this to Miss Paige. Come on up.
Next, I'd like to welcome Ms. Mindy Bratt and David Carletta from the Burbank Sunrise Rotary.
Welcome. Well, I was at the school also, not quite 50 years ago, but pretty darn close. I didn't look anything like this. With the Burbank Sunrise Rotary, we're giving away scholarships that are funded by the Jack Forsh Foundation. Jack Forsh was a Rotarian in the Sun Valley that was a founder and the owner of Roscoe Hardware. So maybe you've been around here for a while, owned Roscoe Hardware. His club became merged with our club many years ago. The foundation moved along with it. We offer scholarships to Burbank High, Burroughs, Monterey, Polytechnic, and Village Christian. And we have a very, very stringent way we decide who these leaders are. We look at them all, we say we can't figure out who's better than all of them, so we want everybody. So we're giving out 26 scholarships this year. Burbank will be the recipient of 6 of them. If I could have up Spencer Salbert. Jordan Marlin. Anna Lockian. Mary Lockian. Venna McPherson. And Ian Myrusian. We also are giving them yard signs, as you notice there. We like to have them put those out in front of their house. Letting people know that they are the recipient of the Burbank Sunrise Rotarian scholarships. Without further ado, Spencer. Now these funds are not designated for a particular school, a particular curriculum. We are looking for people in the scholarships we requested for people that will serve the community and do service in the community. That's what Rotary is all about, is serve the community locally, nationally, and internationally. So the students that we chose are all people that have given back to the community. Jordan. Ian Marosian? Mina? Here? Okay. Good. Thank you very much.
Mina Mirzayans, are you here? The Burbank University Women's Scholarship. They held their own scholarship presentation, but they wanted to also have us recognize the recipients that they honored in their own award ceremony. So they'd like to add that all applicants from Burbank High School were exceptional, and they were a very impressive group of young women. Burbank University women chose these recipients for their accomplishments. They went above and beyond, setting goals that they for their academics, community service, school involvement, leadership, and being able to articulate what they had achieved in the last 4 how those achievements prepare them for college and their future aspirations. They honored Vada Matagosian and Eli Sumera at their awards presentation. Congratulations, ladies. Next up for the Dellinger Scholarship is Judith Dellinger and Stacy Schneid.
Hi, I'm Stacy Schneid, and 7 years ago, I was like many of you parents sitting in the audience. My daughters are both graduates of Burbank High. If you're lucky, someone in your life might do something that is so unexpected, so thoughtful, so generous, that it will inspire you to take action and make your own meaningful impact for others in your community. That is what happened to my daughter, all thanks to Judith Dellinger and Ernest Dellinger. When my daughter graduated Burbank High in 2015, her former second grade teacher, Mrs. Dellinger, and her husband, Ernest, surprised the graduating class, her last class before retiring, with a special scholarship to help each of them further their educations. They were a special group. They were Mrs. Dellinger's last class at Emerson Elementary School before she retired in 2005, after 36 years of being with the Burbank Unified School District. Mrs. Dellinger was like Mary Poppins. My daughter would come home excited about learning every day. Mrs. Dellinger taught art, music, math, science, reading, writing, everything in such memorable ways that it made the world exciting and fun. After witnessing the extraordinary kindness of Mr. and Mrs. Dellinger, our family and the families of some of the other students in that special class decided to show our appreciation and pay forward their gift and help others in the community. We started the Dellinger Scholarship at the Community Foundation of the Verdugos to support hardworking Burbank Unified graduates who value education, engage in community service, and emulate the generous spirit of the Dellingers. We are so fortunate to have the Dellingers as our guides and mentors. They were planning to be here tonight, but couldn't make it at the last minute. Our committee was so impressed with the quality of graduates in this community. Congratulations to all of you and your parents and families. This year's awardees are Sierra Brogas and Spencer Solberg. Sierra hails from Emerson Elementary School and has been described as the quintessential student, leader, athlete, and performer. In addition to the hundreds of hours of dance, choir, and drama activities, she took rigorous courses and was involved in numerous clubs, raised funds to combat cancer, taught others, and these were among the many impressive gifts this hardworking student gave to the Burbank community and beyond. And Spencer is a student who we could see excelled in the classroom, all while spending more than 1,000 hours during his high school career given to the community. A longtime Boy Scout, he achieved the rank of Eagle Scout, participated in clubs, inspired others, and engaged in service activities that help soldiers, children, and cancer patients. We honor you both for your community service and for inspiring others. You are outstanding representatives of your school and our community, and we wish you the best in the next chapter.
I'd like to next introduce the daughter of Stephen Doris for the Doris Adams Memorial Scholarship, Miss Kelly Adams.
Hi everyone. I stand
And after they passed away a few years ago, my dad and my uncle wanted to do something in her honor, so they created the Doris Adams Memorial Arts Scholarship. And this year, the award goes to Alina Astronomian. I'm sorry if I'm really butchering your name. And I just want to read a short snippet of what one of Alina's art teachers wrote about her. So Ms. Pickett said, "Before we left for the pandemic, Alina was in my animation 1 class and worked on designing an installation mural for a large exterior area of our campus. She helped choose the glass materials and worked after school to get it all enlarged onto concrete boards. Fast forward to this year, Alina's not quite graduating with her classes, but devotes at least 2 hours a day leading the creation of the museum. She has prepared all the areas with appropriate colors, sculptures, and areas to add dimension and value the volunteers to work on the all the pieces down. We are on target to complete the project by the end of March." Alina planned to go into architecture, and now you know. At this time when she wasn't sure where you were going to college, but now you know, right? And she is equal in talent and hard work and a very dynamic and focused individual. She also develops her skills in her engineering classes, takes advanced art classes, and volunteers to create portraits for the Portraits of Kindness project. And I'd like to give this award to Alina.
I'd like to call up Ms. Britta Maslick and Mr. Jacob Flores for the next 2 scholarship awards.
I'm proud to present this next award to Seven Spalding. Here's Seven. Seven is an outstanding young man. He's an outstanding scholar, and he is one of the most hardworking students that I know working outside the classroom. And so we are really honored on behalf of the Emblem Club to present him with this scholarship. Congratulations, Seven.
Sorry about that. Okay, guys, so I'm here to present the Jaramillo and Born Art Scholarship. Julio Jaramillo is the CEO of this company, Evergreen Communities. He has supported the Academy in so many ways. He's spoken with the financial planning classes about the importance of understanding money and a college degree and how important it is to put 110% into everything that you do, because someone will recognize your hard work. He's also participated in mock interviews for the past few years. Julio is continually impressed by the Business Academy students and wants to help them on their journey to higher education and success. Thank you to all our amazing applicants for investing the time to participate in the Jaramillo Family Born Art Scholarship. Your stories and credentials were so impressive that our selection board had a difficult time selecting the final recipients. We doubled our gift amount to include more amazing students. Students, please come on up. Alicia Cho, Isabella Gentile, Teddy Pacolini, Hope Sadri, Naria Lachikian, Mina Resians, and lastly, Leah Garagori.
I'd like to call up Ms. Tracy Lalakata from the Jefferson Alumni Scholarship.
Hi everyone, my name is Tracy Lalakata and I'm Thomas Jefferson Elementary's current PTA president. And I'm the mom of a promoting fifth grader and looking out amongst all of you graduating seniors who all look so grown up already. It's amazing. Anyway, I am very proud that every year Jefferson Elementary School offers a graduating senior who attended Jefferson Elementary a $1,000 scholarship through the PTA. This scholarship application highlights the student's extracurricular involvement, academic achievement, and PTA participation and volunteerism. Jefferson Elementary School is proud to present Isabella Lopez with a scholarship to honor her achievements. Throughout not only her high school years, but her many earlier years, she continues to give Jefferson to this day. Isabella has demonstrated leadership and participation in multiple extracurricular activities, as well as has shown academic strength and achievement. She's a very well-rounded student who will have many opportunities in her future. In the application process, Isabella was asked to write a letter to the fifth grade students. Her letter showed humility, empathy, support, and humor. And it is a great honor to present Isabella with this scholarship and wish her the very best in her future endeavors.
I'd like to call up Larry Nelson for the Matthew Hubelco Scholarship.
Good evening, everybody. I am a director of the Burbank Police Foundation. It is my distinct privilege to represent our foundation this evening to present the Matthew Hubelco Scholarship Award to a very special person. And that was done by many times already. First, I would like to tell you a little bit about the Burbank police officer himself, the Burbank Police Department has not lost a police officer in the line of duty by gunfire in more than 83 years. On the evening of November 15th, 2003, that all changed. Veteran officer Gregory Campbell had stopped the vehicle without license plates and detained two male suspects. The area was, when they stopped them, made the stop, was well known for drug trafficking and narcotics and delivery and Burbank. So, naturally, Officer Campbell called for backup. The first officer to respond was 26-year-old Matthew Hubelco. He had only been in the field as a police officer for 10 months. When Officer Campbell and Officer Hubelco approached the suspected vehicle, two males came out firing automatic weapons. Both Campbell and Hubelco were wounded several times. And in an ensuing exchange of gunfire, one of the suspects was mortally wounded. The other suspect was not. Both of the wounded officers were transported to the local hospital, where Hubelco died during surgery. Officer Campbell was treated in a critical stable condition and actually returned to duty. Matthew Hubelco was remembered by his officers as a charming, lighthearted 26-year-old with spiky orange hair. And he just loved being fun. Just his dream home. Matthew Hubelco Endowment Fund was established after Officer Hubelco was tragically murdered on that day, November 15, 2003. In that one instance of legal gun violence, our community, Burbank, unbelievably generously began to pour in. The businesses and residents of Burbank and the surrounding communities provided kindness, support, and some monetary assistance. graciously requested that those funds be used to promote the building of our future leaders, those leaders that are sitting out there today. After high school, to join the Air Force because it was too young to join the academy. You have to be 21 years old to join the police academy. He served 5 years as a military police officer. After graduation, he received his Associate of Arts degree in criminal justice, and as a police officer, he's continuing his career goals to move up in the ranks. One of the goals of the Burbank Police Foundation is to provide an award for high school seniors who have demonstrated outstanding efforts to either further education or vocational goals. And that training and that encouragement and the things that we do hopefully will drive them to be better in life. After reviewing the candidates' applications, I was a guy here speaking today. We read all the recommendations. Honestly, they were fantastic. And we had conducted interviews with every candidate. We collaborated and we decided that the Matthew President Scholarship Board was going to go to what we consider an outstanding student. And don't get me wrong, all the students that applied were outstanding. I was amazed at this applicant. I asked him personally this question from the interview. I was amazed that this applicant made a submarine out of cardboard. You all know what cardboard is, right? It's paper, okay? And was able to explain to the entire board how he built a submarine that didn't sink out of cardboard. This year's recipient is coming up again, Mr. Spencer Salter.
Next up, Counselor Gabby Shiraga to present the National Merit Scholarship recipients.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I have the honor of presenting the National Merit Scholarships. And the National Merit Scholarship Program is an academic competition for recognition and scholarships that began in 1955. So please join me in congratulating Brandon Choi, Susie Patini.
I'd like to call up Larry Nelson back up for the David Nelson Scholarship.
Well, I'm back. I didn't get a good chance to take a break. This scholarship is actually for my son, my youngest son. It goes to what we consider a student athlete. And that student athlete is the same that the school recognizes as a student athlete by GPA and sports, etc. So it's not just our criteria. We use the Burbank High School's criteria for how we determine the qualifications of the various candidates. I was going to say good evening, since I know that I'm going to be here who I am. And yes, I am the father of David Joseph Nelson. He was a 2007 Burbank High graduate here. I'm here tonight to present his memorial scholarship, which funds pulled in personally to our family from organizations, police departments, all over the United States. We decided that as a family, that the funds would better be served they would want to is to give it back to the students, to the community. So we set up the scholarship here. It is in perpetuity. For those of you who don't know what that means, it means it will last forever because we get enough interest to fund the scholarship so that the principal never disappears. I want to take a moment to thank the Burbank High staff. They have been exceptional from when we started this scholarship back in 2015. The Burbank Arts and Education Foundation, who are a 501c that helps us manage the funds so we can give out this scholarship every year. And again, like all scholarships that we get in, it's always difficult to find that perfect match or that best match or that person that is what we're looking for in the scholarship. And I'll give you some history now about David. David was killed in the line of duty on June 26, 2015, at the age of 26. In his short time on the force, he was assigned as the city's terrorist liaison officer, which means he deals one-on-one with the FBI. He was an instructor of defensive tactics and time usage at the police academy, and was an instructor and had been named a field training officer for all new graduated academy recruits. Now that usually goes to an officer that has 5-10 years of experience. David had 3 years of experience on the force in the field. It was an honor, it was exceptional. And the day before David lost his life, he had just been given the opportunity to become a canine officer. He loved dogs. David lost his life while pursuing a 5-time convicted felon who was out on parole. To make the story even worse, the person that he stopped that night, that he pursued, was on his way to kill his wife and 2 kids. David was shot at with a modified 12-gauge shotgun, coming around a blind turn, lost control of his vehicle, thus causing his death. David is only the 8th police officer to lose his life in the line of duty in Bakersfield in over 100 years of law enforcement. The Bakersfield community, that's where David was killed, embraced David by having rebuilt the Hoskins Avenue overpass bridge right off the 99 freeway, and named it fittingly Bakersfield Police Officer David J. Nelson Memorial Bridge. They also, by the Academy, renamed the street to David Nelson Court. The depressed East Side community, which you guys will probably know as slums or tenement housing, those type of events, that's what they refer. That poor community raised $250,000, $250,000, and purchased a piece of land, vacant land, and all the trades within the city of Bakersfield came together and built a park named David J. Nelson Memorial Park. David epitomized the meaning of a student athlete. He was a 4-year varsity swimmer here at Burbank High, a 3-year varsity water polo player here at Burbank High. He was one of the top graduating seniors here at Burbank High. I believe he was number 3. He was active in ASB. He was an avid basketball player in his spare time. And Burbank, here, Burbank High School, recognized David's contribution with a plaque in his honor on the pool deck. Or the pool deck on the wall, and you see David. He's there protecting all the applied people. David graduated from Occidental College in 2011 with a degree in economics and a minor in public policy, and he also competed on the college swim, water polo, and basketball teams. While at high school, David worked for the City of Burbank Park Recreation and Community Services Department, was a police cadet here with the Burbank Police Department, and a swim and water polo coach here at Burbank High School. I had the opportunity to meet and interview the young man receiving his scholarship today, the student athlete, because he applied for another scholarship, and I just happened to be sitting on the board of the interviews. I must mention, I have known his mother for many years, as she was David's ASB advisor, also one of my other sons, Michael's ASB advisor here at Burbank High. And I personally have to give a big thank you to Ms. Wendy Miller for raising such an exceptional young man and for assisting every high school student that she's ever touched and bringing and rising their full potential when they graduate from this high school. And so this year's recipient of the David Nelson Memorial Scholarship goes to no other than Joshua Miller. And just so you know, Woodburn High has graciously worked with us to provide a perpetual plaque which will sit in the school on their wall until the school goes away. But anyways, thank you very much.
Next up, we'd like to honor 4 Bulldogs who were separately honored at the Senior Bulldog Foundation Scholarship Ceremony, but we'd like to honor them here as well. They are Isabella Gentile, Ani Lachikian, Anna Lachikian, and Ryan Choi. Please come on up. I'd like to call up Bob Smallenberg from the Smallenberg Family Scholarship.
It's great to see all of you, and for all of you students who applied for scholarships, thank you for all of you receiving the award. I'm a former teacher here and students in the country. I was awarded to our family as a college as an awardable. Just to cite a few facts of, say, kind of job offers. My sister went to UC Santa Barbara. Her tuition was $100 a year. When we were going for teaching credentials at Cal State LA, we did get all of our units for the order for $70. So as you can tell, times have changed quite a bit. And we thought it was important that we do something to help out. It won't cover all of the college expenses that we have to do what we can. So I want to introduce 3 people who are the award winners. Lena and Jenna Gregorian.
I'd like to call up or keep up Bob and Fred and Mr. McNitt for the Smallenberg Family Centennial Scholarship.
Thank you. All my students are out in the audience. And this guy coming to the stage, if you ever go through the gym hallway, he stares at you. Fred Cook, former athletic director. How many of you remember the year 2008? Good memories from the year before. In 2008, about this time, our AP history, it was the 100th anniversary of Burbank High School, the centennial. And to celebrate our AP U.S. history teacher, thought it would be a good idea to write the whole history of Burbank High, a little undertaking. And he put together a crack team to do that. We're like the Burbank High Avengers up here. And he didn't tell us, though, that our deadline was like 4 weeks to put the whole book together. He had done the research, but nothing had been written. So we needed the yearbook students to help us put it together. We had historians and researchers, caterers and coordinators, and editors and writers, and Carolyn Brogan was instrumental. A lot of you out there probably know Carolyn Brogan. And this book, miraculously, this rare centennial book. Very few copies left. And the recipient of this, Ellie Sumera, has that same spirit. She'll step up, whether it's academically or athletically. She's a leader, and if someone asked her to work on a book, I know she'd say, yes, I will do it. And she's going to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, and she's going to be one of those students who's going to just, she'll say yes to whatever people ask her to do, and she'll do a great job there. So, Ellie, come on up. You get this rare copy. And it's Fred Cook's birthday today also.
The Valley University Women's Scholarship. This is the 76th year the Valley University has given scholarship. Our recipients must meet high academic standards and have had substantial community service participation. The three recipients of this award are Ani Lachikian, Nare Lachikian, and Vana Hatiwasa. I'd like to call up Ms. Gabby Shirago to present the next scholarship from Warner Brothers.
The Warner Brothers Reach Honorships are internship scholarship packages that are awarded to graduating high school seniors that are passionate about the business of entertainment and media. Honorship recipients will have the opportunity to explore the business sides of the entertainment and media industry, ranging from traditional business functions such as finance, human resources, operations, marketing, and communications, to more technical or creative roles such as post-production and sound editing, etc. The internship portion of the honorship consists of a 4-year paid internship at Warner Brothers Studios in Burbank, taking place through the 4 summers while the recipient is in college. Each year of the program, the recipient will be paired with a different executive mentor from Warner Media. The intern will also be able to grow their professional and soft skills throughout the 4 summers by attending professional development seminars. This year, Warner Brothers recognizes Alicia Cho, and Isabella Gentile. I now have the honor of reading aloud or presenting the Warner Brothers Scholarship Reach Honorship for Animation. So the Warner Brothers Animation Hanna-Barbera Honorship is granted to one graduating senior attending high school in the United States and enrolled in an accredited college or university to study animation in the coming fall. It provides the opportunity for 4 paid internships in different departments at Warner Brothers, a $5,000 scholarship toward college, interaction with an executive mentor, and activities to orient and prepare for a career in the entertainment industry. I'm so proud, and I'll give additional information to present this to Ruslana Yamafunko. Ruslana will be attending UC San Diego for visual arts media this coming fall. In her 4 years in the Burbank High School animation program, she served as an ambassador for the program, completed the Nickelodeon mentorship for animated shorts, and her resulting animation was honored both nationally and internationally, including being the featured short to open the 2021 All-American High School Film Festival. She is currently completing a senior focus animation visualizing the emotional and physical impact of the war in Ukraine. So please congratulate Ruslana Yamafunko. And I think she is not here, but we will make sure she gets her award.
Before we move on to our Top Dog Awards, I'd like to call up Ms. Sisorsky and Mr. Adamson to present the scholarships who have been self-identified for students who are present.
Good evening. We would like to honor the following seniors for their incredible achievement. They have notified us that they have received the following awards and recognitions. If we can have them come up all at once to be recognized. For the California Credit Union Scholar, Rachel Tomasik. For the Cal Grant Preliminary Award, James Argarian. For the College Board Opportunity Scholarship, Milena Natsakani. For the Regents Scholar for Cal Lutheran, Aline Kachadorian. For the Regents Scholarship, UC Irvine, Rachel Tomasik. And for the UCLA Bruin Success Scholarship, Milena Natsakani.
This concludes our portion of recognizing students who have received scholarships. I'm sure we have more students who have received scholarships, but may have not reported to us that they did. So congratulations to those of you as well. Next, I'd like to call up and honor the top 10 students at Burbank High School. These students have spent all 4 years at Burbank High School and have earned the top 10 GPAs in no particular order. And I also must apologize because one of these plaques was accidentally shipped to Burbank Unified School District instead of coming here, so there's one at the district office. I wish I had known. But we will get you that award. I'd like to call up Vana Matavosian, James Bastian, Megan Barkley, Mark Lynn, Susan Batinian, Brandon Joy, Andrew Park, Arpi Mapu, Jane Brickett, and Ryan Joy. We'd also like to honor all of our students who have maintained a GPA of over 4.0. So each counselor will be coming up to present their top dogs. If you could stay up here, I know your parents are at home or you may have folks in the audience who may want to have a picture of you. So if you could just hang out here until we're done, that would be nice so you have a memory. Thank you.
To start our top dog list, Isabella Adamsowski, Kim Chloe Everett, Lucia Albert, Maribel Albert, Jovanes Balugiu, Michael Badalian, Megan Barton, James Bastian, Hannah Blackstone, Jane Burbank, Catherine Hewitt, Brandon Choi, Caroline Choi, Ryan Choi, Manny Taburian, Jason Cook, Max Crosby, Emma Cusumano, Amelia Davis, Yash Desai.
So for the next round of students, we have Ani Lechipian, Mara Lechipian, Elisa Valadakis, Ramya Madura, Michael Consor, Isabella Mashar, Mary Mercesian, Hubertia Negocian, Rafi Rahman, Leo Regina, Luis Rivera, Arby Sarian, Sarah Chalvandari, Alice Samara, Monte Jabalstian, Rachel Thompson, Melanie Popchan, Ruben Sarukian, Julia Philippa Waring, Audley Brooks, Ariana Bird, Sona Weiss, Ruslana Yamafunko, Marilyn Messiah, and Wesley Zalman.
And it is my honor to recognize Sierra Brogas, Hansal Nambi, Zachary Goldenberg, Madison Gomez, Daniel Gregorian, Nicole Hahn, Alex Hakobian, R.E. Kapoor, Colette Hotsepian, Yelena Hotsepian, Anahi Janikian, Anthony Karimian, Drew Housick, Dante Koshishian, Aileen Kachadurian, Arn Kachikian, Patney Kashadurian, Alan Kubasarian, James Kim, Julie Kim, Michaela Kim, R.B. Krikorian, and James Wan. Congratulations.
All right. And for our next round of top dogs, we have Ani Agalabian, Ada Arakali, Alina Aristani, Dylan Hui, Shailene Bird, Alicia Cho, Catherine Dane, Derek Carter, Isabella Gentile, Charisse Gavandi, Tandy Hogan, Jenna Jabourne, Lena Jabourne, Isabella Smith, Lilith Solomon, Spencer Solberg, and Alan Curry.
All right. Mark Lynn. Vana Montevosian. Susie Matinian. Milena Natsakanian. Peter Malaro. Surin Oganessian. Andrew Park. Annika Poland.
And for my Top Dog Award, I have Chrysalis Goring.
While everybody stands in line to get their award, I just want to also thank Trey Leone and Mr. Jose Vasquez and Burbank High Tech Crew, who's also here to support, for giving us the opportunity to live stream the event and have family members at home enjoy seeing their students, their children receiving awards and being honored. So thank you for that. I also want to thank our custodial staff for setting up the chairs and tables and just making this event possible as well. And also thank you to our counseling staff for also being here and also supporting our students all 4 years. So thank you. This concludes our event. Feel free to hang out and take some pictures. We have some cookies on the way out. And thank you for joining us. Good night.
Yeah, I can reply to any